I'm a piece in a continuum. I'm 1,000 years behind me, and another 1,000 years ahead of me, due to my genetic similarity with my ancestral family circle. Past generations, dead ancestors, will spiritually and physically manifest themselves in the descendants to come. I owe my existence to their sacrifices, just as my descendants, past ancestors, owe their existence to me. I cannot choose another path, culture, people, religion, than that of my ancestors. It would be to spit them in the face if I do. If I choose another people, I spiritually and physically end the circle, as they genetically cannot continue to manifest themselves here in Midgard ever again. I've broken the cycle. I've ended the line. If you value aesthetics and recognize it as a part of what creates an atmosphere, a contributor sociologically, recognize that races and genes are divided into subdivisions due to genetic, metagenetic, and evolutionary reasons. Genes and cultures having separate interests in prevailing and preserving themselves over others. If you value your culture, the chain, lineage, or circle of your ancestors and descendants to come, the history of your people, and do not want to see it destroyed from the earth, you have to ask yourself another question. Is the world I live in, the way I live my life today, going to help to continue the circle, or is it going to help to destroy it? Do I value something more than short-term material and economic profit and or furthest away metagenetic collective benefits, i.e. donations, charities to other cultures and peoples, instead of closest metagenetic collective, meaning nepotism or macro-nepotism, your own culture, your own people? Do you want the line to end with you and your children? No more manifestation. Your genetic death. Do you want your children and grandchildren to look like you, and like your parents, and their parents before them, and so on? Do you want immortality? Do you want your child to look like a heroic and great ancestor of you? Do you want to give rebirth to him, or forever ensure that he's extinct? Do you want the line of your people to die? If your line dies, what else do you really got? You can't take your property with you when you die, but you can continue your genes and give your ancestors' genes and your own a chance to walk on this earth again and again and again. Perhaps someday a descendant from you will look just like you, and due to metagenetics share the same views and visions as you, be a manifestation of you in the future, thanking his existence for your values and the values and deeds of your ancestors before you. Our identity consists of our past, present and future, but also the past of our ancestors and the future of our descendants. We are a small piece in something much, much bigger. We are bigger than our bodies. Our forefathers are a part of me and my brother next to me. We are a part of an extended family. We share characteristics. In my very aesthetic shape today, the faces of old, my forefathers, manifest themselves in. In me, they live on, and in my grandchildren or grandchildren's grandchildren, so will I. Ancestry matters. There are spiritual and metaphysical implications to heredity. We appreciate Jung's theories regarding archetypes and rebirth in the family line. It gets proven by psychic links between twins and the Norse concept of the soul to support that statement. The hypothesis that there are spiritual or metaphysical implications to the physical relatedness among humans, which correlate but go beyond the known limits of genetics. Your ancestors live on in you, and you live on in your descendants. Our societies are sociologically more organic and evolutionary. The only beneficial choice, and ensure that your genes are preserved as what in evolution is most preserving, is the prevailer. This is not forced homogeneity, as you are free to end the cycle. Chain, ring, lineage, cross. You can cross the bridge and enter societies which are sociologically less organic, worse, and evolutionary your end. In other words, you are free to migrate. You are not, however, free to rearrange the chain, circle, or land, as what you seek exists in multitude outside of this land. You are thus imperializing, enforcing, breaking the collective non-aggression principle, which all within this land voluntarily agreed upon, showed by their contempt and choice of living within the land and not migrating. You are imperializing and initiating force, as you get plenty of other alternatives and options. You are free to leave if it doesn't suit your needs, and if you wish to destroy the only safe haven there exists, that's violation and slavery due to forced intent, consequence, imperialization. Much like this map here, if you see the rainbow up in the tree, that symbolizes the reincarnation with our ancestors. That's our home. Now you are free to take the rainbow bridge down to mixed lands. You're free to be tempted by tempting greed, but you can never migrate back. This is basically how we view it. The diamond represents the circle, the diamond ring. Its reincarnation, its manifestation, rebirth, and so on. Rebirth in the family line. You are free to live outside of this ring. All this ring asks for is to be left alone. And if you don't want to be to continue and participate in the continuation of the ring, and the rebirth, the recycle, and the reincarnation, then you're free to cross the bridge. But as you can see on this map here, that's when you have broken the ring. You have entered mixed land. And then you are a slave to consequence. You're a slave to what emerged. Because we look at societies top down. We look at societies as what should be, not from the bottom up, life and liberty. We want a certain way of life. We want certain societies. And to not be associated or live together with individuals that don't share these values, we have created our own place, our own land. Not everyone can enter, and we want to be segregated. Thus, the situation where we are, where we exist. But you are able to migrate, you are able to leave. So it's not forced homogeneity, it's not slavery. Slavery would be to initiate force, to cross the bridge and force the ring inside there to be broken, just as every other ring outside of that land, piece of land, that mountain in the hole. And that is force, that is slavery. And we would like that ring. Thus, we see that being a slave to consequence, a slave to what emerged outside of that mountain, across that bridge, is not an option. Because we all voluntarily chose it. Will there be socialization to make sure that the continuation of the ring exists? Probably. But if you disagree, then you are free to leave. That's our philosophy. Live and let live. the collective non-aggression principle. Rebirth in the family line, reincarnation and manifestation in the future. We value our past, we value our future.